All right, let's get right into it. We are going on a deep dive, a totally data-driven journey to answer what might be the biggest question on YouTube. What does it actually take to hit 100,000 subscribers? Let's find out. You've probably asked yourself this, right? What's the secret? Is there some magic formula or a niche that just takes off? Well, the data does have an answer, but it also comes with a pretty massive catch. And right there, that's the big paradox we're digging into. The absolute fastest way to grow a huge audience is, funnily enough, often the worst way to build an actual business. It's a trade-off that catches so many creators completely by surprise. So to understand this, let's actually start with the slowest niches. Yeah, the ones that take the longest to reach 100,000 subscribers. Think of these as the marathon runners of YouTube. The road is long, for sure, but the payoff at the finish line can be absolutely incredible. Kicking things off at number 10, the very slowest niche to grow in is make money online. We're talking a long, tough grind. It can take 3 to 5 years to hit that 100K mark. So why would anyone do it? Well, look at that RPM, the revenue you get per 1,000 views. It's the highest on our entire list, a whopping $20 to $40. The reason it's so slow? It's all about trust, and you simply can't earn that overnight. Right there with it at number 9 is the education niche. Again, you're looking at a 3 to 5 year journey. It takes serious patience. Now, the RPM from ads is solid, but that's not the real secret here. The real money is in digital products. A creator with 100,000 subscribers and a great online course can easily make more than an entertainment channel with millions of subs. It's a whole different ballgame. And rounding out our slow growth zone at number 8 is travel. The timeline is still that long 3 to 5 year slog, but for a totally different reason. It's all about high production costs and not being able to upload consistently. I mean, when every single video requires you to book a flight, your growth isn't a steady climb. It comes in these big, unpredictable bursts. Okay, let's start picking up the pace. We're now moving into the middle ground. These are the niches that strike a much healthier balance between how fast you can grow and how much money you can make. At number 7, we've got the unbelievably popular cooking niche. Now the timeline shrinks down to 2 to 4 years, and it's because of a huge advantage. This content is evergreen. A great recipe video from 5 years ago is still totally relevant today. The only catch? The RPM is a little lower, which just means you have to get smart with multiple income streams, like affiliate links or selling your own cookbook. Next up at number 6, we have personal finance. This one is the perfect example of that high-friction, high-reward model we talked about. The RPM is right back up in that elite $20 to $40 range, but the journey still takes 2 to 4 years because, once again, you're asking viewers to trust you with their money, and that just takes time. Okay, now we're really starting to accelerate. At number 5, it's fitness and health. This niche has a ginormous audience and just wild potential for making money. That RPM range is huge. It goes from $8 to over $50. So what gives? It all comes down to your sub-niche. A general workout channel will earn less, but a super targeted channel on something like mobility for people who sit at a desk all day, well, that can attract advertisers willing to pay a premium. Specificity is king here. All right, you might want to buckle up. We are now officially in the fast lane. These are the niches with truly explosive viral potential. But as you're about to see, all that speed comes at a very, very steep price. Kicking off the fast lane at number 4 is tech reviews. These channels can blow up to 100,000 subscribers in just 18 to 30 months because they tap into a constant stream of demand. The RPM is surprisingly good too, but here's the catch. The content expires fast. An iPhone 15 review is basically worthless the day the iPhone 16 is announced. It means you're on a constant content treadmill. At number 3, we have what could be the absolute sweet spot on this entire list, self-improvement. The growth is just as fast as tech. And yeah, the ad RPM is a little lower, but the potential for digital products is off the charts. Plus, this content is made to be shared. People see a useful tip and they immediately want to send it to a friend, which means the algorithm just loves to push it out to more people. And now, for the absolute behemoth. At number 2, it's the single largest category on all of YouTube, gaming. You can hit 100K subscribers in under 2 years, maybe even faster, because the audience is just astronomical. But that RPM is devastatingly low. We're talking just $2 to $5. To make real money from ads alone, you need an absolutely insane volume of views. And here we are, number one, the fastest path to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it is not even close, is entertainment and challenge content. The potential here is just mind-blowing. You could hit 100K in as little as 2 months. This is the Mr. Beast lane. But it shares the exact same fatal flaw as gaming, a brutal $2 to $5 RPM. You are building an audience, not a business, unless you can pivot to sponsorships or merch like yesterday. So we've looked at the whole spectrum, from the marathon to the all-out sprint. But this next part, this is the most important insight of all. Just look at this comparison. A gaming channel with 500,000 subs might pull in $700 from a pretty successful video. But a personal finance channel with only 50,000 subscribers, that's 1/10 the size, can earn more from a single video with far fewer views. And that's before they even start talking about affiliate commissions. I mean, just think about that. 1/10 the audience, and they could be earning more every single month. It's crucial to understand this. Your subscriber count is a vanity metric. The size of your audience does not automatically equal the size of your income. Just let that sink in. So what does all of this mean for you? Well, the best niche isn't just about being the fastest or the highest paying. It's about making sure the path you choose actually aligns with your ultimate goal. This is the one rule you really have to remember. It's the core conflict of the entire platform. The fastest growing niches pay the least, and the highest paying niches grow the slowest. You're constantly having to choose between speed and profit. So here's a simple way to think about it. If your main goal is just massive audience growth to get big sponsorships, then entertainment or gaming is your lane. If you want to build a high-income business with a smaller, more dedicated community, then you should be looking at finance or education. And if you want the best of both worlds, a solid balance, then self-improvement or tech is probably where you want to be. But honestly, here's the ultimate secret, and it's more important than any niche you could ever pick. The data is crystal clear. The creators who actually hit 100,000 subscribers aren't always the most talented. They're not always the ones with the flashiest ideas. They are simply the ones who kept going, who kept uploading, especially when it felt like no one was watching. And that leaves us with one last question. It sort of reframes this whole journey. You have to ask yourself, what are you trying to build? Are you here to build an audience, or are you here to build a business? Your answer to that question will determine your entire path.